I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
You must listen. What I'm about to tell you will change the course of history.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
You know, I wish I did not watch the Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight. I feel that was a ridiculous stunt. A ridiculous stunt that was very poorly executed. It really felt like some type of ritual, man. I wish I didn't watch that. You know, it made me realize that, man, society is cooked. Society's cooked. That was one of the most viewed events just in history. Man, cooked, my friend. That was bad. I wish I didn't watch it.
They're willing to pay you for your legacy. The question is, does your legacy has a price attached to it? All praise to the Most High, Yeshua, Jesus Christ. This message is in regard to what has happened now, and that is the debacle, which was a major humiliation ritual of Mike Tyson. I share this at this time because it has been so obvious that the veil is completely thin. Things that may have been hidden, in the background are now being made visible, to the tune where they're not even hiding the level of depravity they have in order to further an illusion, to put out their propaganda, and to try to destiny swap. And I say destiny swap because even in the following clips, along with this commentary, you'll see that certain individuals, even though they may not have the prestige, they don't have the history, if they have money, if they have privilege, they will do their best to try to align themselves with those that actually have legacy in order to bring about a particular outcome, to try to align themselves with the legacy of many greats. And so, as unfortunate as this is, there's so many things around this that just did not feel right to me. And the more and more I'm seeing commentary, I'm seeing clips about this so-called fight, it is jarring. It's showing that they are already in a very defeated position, because if you have to cheat something, if you have to rig something, that means that you're not on equal grounding. So you have to find a way in which to make it look as if you're in a superior position when you're actually not. I'm going to share this scripture, which is Psalm 37:1, and it is, "Fret not yourself because of the wicked. Be not envious of wrongdoers, for they will soon fade like the grass and wither like the green herb." All is not lost, although, as I stated about this being a major humiliation ritual, they even alluded to entering into the matrix. This is a part of prophecy being fulfilled. This is an act of depicting history in a way in which they want it to be. They want things to look as if we're downtrodden, that we're defeated, when actually it's the complete opposite. And their gimmicks, their schemes are evident of that. Stay tuned for the remainder of commentary from others that chimed in on this matter. I also want to mention about the fact that to me it also looked like some level of buck breaking, because he had on a literal thong. Shameful. At what point do you not value your honor? At what point can you not be bought? But all things regarding Hollywood, if you're in it, it's a massive club, and people have to be paid to play. They play out a role to the point where even if they have amassed a particular legacy, they're willing to squander that legacy to have a certain dollar sign amount in their accounts or to remain in a particular position. And I'm at the point of belief that it's not really, although the money or the prestige or the protection is some aspect of it, I think protection is more so a bigger part of it. There's major brainwashing, there's major control at play. And I'm under the belief that a lot of these people that are a part of Hollywood are under duress. They don't even have a choice in it. This was literally scripted. Stay tuned. Let's watch some more with others' commentary.
We cannot keep letting this man Jake Paul get away with this bullshit. Round one told me everything I needed to know. Tyson started out strong. He was the Tyson we all know, with the pressure. He tagged Jake Paul a couple times in the first round. Had that man head stumbling back. But then Jake Paul clinched Mike Tyson and said something to him and then tapped him on the back. Then after that, everything went downhill. Tyson wasn't throwing, he wasn't pressuring. He was just sitting there like a fucking a target practice. This man became a moving punching bag. And I truly believe Tyson was supposed to take a dive, because the last round, when it was like 20 or 15 seconds left, Jake Paul stopped and started bowing down. Like, bro, what? I'm not even gonna blame Tyson. This man just became $40 million richer. But for Jake, y'all need to stop. Stop watching this man shit until he fights somebody that's really a real boxer that's gonna knock his ass, slam out.
It is so crazy they don't even hide it anymore. They literally said on the Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight that we officially stepped into the Matrix here tonight. And just look around. I can see into all of my neighbors' windows. Everybody is watching the same exact thing right now. Television.
Not to be like the super woke friend, but I said this on Twitter. It is so apparent that white people are single-handedly trying to take back this country. From the election, from sports, to politics. It's very subtle, but it's very telling. Tonight we witnessed a 27-year-old white man win a boxing match against a 58-year-old black man. Publicly, nationally. Not just any black man. Mike fucking Tyson. In what world would anybody beat up Mike fucking Tyson? I do not care how much they got paid. I do not care if it was a money grab. Third eye. Wake up, people. Dead ass. Bro, y'all think about it. Y'all don't see subtly what's happening?
This is how you know white TPPL are out of here, because they're like, what they do, it's like the heavens are just like tallying up. Like who comes on other people's like pages or who and just pretends to be them. Like, this is how you truly know black Americans are the real Jews, the real children of Israel who are about to rule, because they perpetually cannot leave us alone. Think about it. If you don't like us so much, why are you so obsessed with us? Why can't you just stay in your lane, go deal with your people, just stay to yourself? But they cannot do that. Even in history, even when they try to make it seem like, right? Because, the majority of them are master manipulate, right? So even when they tried to make it seem like, oh, get out of here, we don't want you, that was the biggest LIE ever. Dude, these people literally cannot breathe without us. Literally, without dealing with us in some type of way. But on the, make it seem as if like, particularly in history, as if like they can't be around us, or biggest LIE ever. These people literally, I don't even think like, they would even know how to WIPE their own behind if it wasn't for black Americans, the real Jews. from the same tribe as Jesus Christ. And no, this isn't racist. This is just facts, dude. And another thing they do is this is a small tactic they do. They'll come on our profiles and they'll make grammatically incorrect sentences to make it seem like the majority of us are illiterate and can't form a proper sentence, but we are the same ones saying we're the same. We are the children of Israel, right? So they do little tactics like that to try to discredit us, right? Because apparently they can't just go mess with other. And this is another reason, like, dude, they can't go mess with other races of people. It's always us. This is how you know we really, the Black American man is about to rule earth for eternity, right? As a judge, jury, and executioner with his queen, the Black American woman, right? Because they are always on offense. All we got to do in the spiritual warfare is just play defense, right? But wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove, and just play defense. It's just ignore them to the best of our ability, but also make light of what they are doing, right? Because you got to be aware of what they're doing. But this truly, it's like the most, it's just, oh God, you know what I'm saying? This is how you know, like, dude, these people, there's no way that the Most High is going to let this thing go on any longer. Like, there's no way, right? Punishment's up. And they still just can't leave us alone. It's the weirdest obsession in the history of humankind. Literally. Just like, you know, that whole ritual Jake Paul thing, right? I made a video, right, talking about his speech at the end. Yeah, America, we're back. I want to give a shout out to the police department and that in America. We back and the shift is here and the good shift. And I went on in that video to say that, yeah, buddy. Yeah, dude, the shift is here. But it's the shift of you guys being at the bottom and Black Americans as the real children of Israel getting our earth back for eternity. That's the real shift. But you guys are, all you guys do is do this replacement theology thing where everything that's about us, y'all just try to make it about you guys, because they literally have no history. This is what it is. But anyway, all praise to the Most High. Black Americans are the real children of Israel from the same tribe as Jesus Christ.
The fact that they leaked the script to this fight with Jake Paul and Mike Tyson lost it exactly the way that it said in the script. Do not question me when I said everything is scripted and played out to the naked eye, that they be playing in people's face. Cause ain't no way you finna tell me Mike Tyson himself just lost to a YouTuber. Like, even reading this script before watching this fight, watching the fight and seeing it go down as it's scripted, like I'm watching a movie and I'm backstage, as in production, lights, camera. And I know so many people just lost so much money. I just know so many people that lost money. I actually commend the person who leaked this script so people didn't really lose their money if they were smart, if they believed it. So are you telling me all boxing matches be scripted now? Like, you see how this going? So did Mike Tyson really win all 58 of his fights? Oh my God, let's talk.
After Mike Tyson showed up on TV in the draw, you know Jerry Jones gonna miss this to save his life. He got to watch the meet close up. Him and Michael Irvin just left Harry Hine together. Them son bitches was in a two-door pickup doing whatever and however. You can tell he just smoked something. What is this accent that he's using? Why he can't quit shaking the mic? He talking about a fashion style. The Rock make you do anything, man. And I'm not talking about Dwayne Johnson. I smell what he's cooking. These guys are not supposed to be here. I am done watching this show for the evening. Soon as I seen Jerry Jones, I said, baby, cut this shit off. I'm not finna watch no meat watcher, and I'm not finna watch the crackhead. Our country is just, it's done. It's done. It's a shit show.
Mike Tyson, the champ, like, Don't it? Why? Anyway, so my thing with the Paul brothers is that they specifically align themselves with great African American fighters to be a part of their legacies. Like, try to create a destiny that, oh, I'm great because I've been in the ring with Floyd Mayweather. I've been in the ring with Tyron Woodley. I've been in the ring with Mike Tyson. I fought Mike Tyson. Like, they get to skip all of the work that fighters have to do for years and years and years, and just they have the privilege and they can pay for it, right? And like, it's no shade, like a bag is a bag, but like, why you not trying to fight Tyson Fury, right? But it's like, y'all specific, like, I just don't like that. And it's like, we just went through this stuff with Trump. Like, I respect Mike Tyson. I read the book, so I know all the controversies and everything like that. Mike Tyson was always my favorite fighter growing up. As far as the like fighting go, like, I get that. Like, I know where that spirit come from. Like, just Mike Tyson is older now, you know what I mean? But it don't matter, because when people look at Jake Paul, it's going to be he defeated Mike Tyson. People thinking just of Mike Tyson, the Mike Tyson that's going to always be stamped in people's minds is Mike Tyson in his prime. And the Jake brothers understand that. They exploit that because they got money, and these boxers will do the exhibitions with them. You know what I mean? And Jake Paul has like a following where people just don't like him. People don't like him so much where they will tune into the fights. I watched all of the fights that he had with Tyron, and I watched the fight with Floyd Mayweather and the other brother. So Logan Paul fought Deji and lost, and that was a fair fight. Like, they, like, you know, same height, same weight class, same age group, same background, both YouTubers. And then they fought the Nate Robinson guy, again a black athlete. So they just really specifically aligned themselves with the black athletes, or, you know, black people with names. Like, understand why they want to be a part of black athletes' legacy, because we have that name to be athletic people, a great people physically. And so if I defeat that, then I can just say that I'm the greatest without having to do the work years and years and years and having to develop that fighting spirit. Like, it's one thing just to pivot in life and like, oh, I love to fight. Like, I'm not knocking that. But we don't get, like, why not align with some black entertainers that want to get in the ring with Floyd Mayweather and Mike Tyson? Do you think they'd do that? Right? Maybe it's about money, but like, what if Floyd Mayweather did a fight with an up-and-coming boxer, like a young boxer did an exhibition? You know what I mean? And see how much that would have helped that boxer. And same with Mike Tyson, and just putting y'all name by people from y'all community. But I know a lot of people, when they get very rich, they don't align with blackness so much. Like, their belief system is rooted in like metaphysics and science, and just like, even with Mike Tyson, like, it's like he's kind of, as a fellow Cancer, I get it. You, at the end of the day, like, in society, you are what you are. It was an interesting fight. Like, this ain't no hate to Jake Paul or nothing like that. I was kind of impressed actually with Jake Paul when he was coming southpaw with Mike Tyson. So that was very crazy though. I didn't expect that. Like, he was handling it, but at the end of the day, you still fighting an old man that loves leaves and gardening. So it's like, that's not the same Mike Tyson. But people they don't care about that. They don't understand.
When Mike said he didn't give a fuck about his legacy to a motherfucking kid, I just knew the motherfucking fight was rigged. I don't give a fuck.
I told y'all he was gonna lose. I told you this was a humiliation ritual, and I don't know who that was. That was not Mike Tyson. I'm a professional boxer, and I have been studying Mike Tyson since I was literally probably 10 years old. I have watched countless hours. I do all of his techniques. There's no way this man is blocking punches by pushing his hands out and looking away from punches. That's not Mike Tyson. And I'm also convinced that's not Mike Tyson, because I don't think Mike Tyson would take this fight just to lose this fight. Mike Tyson called this fight off so many times because I know they wanted Mike Tyson to throw this fight, and I don't think that he would. But I think it's strange that this man, whoever this guy is, I don't know, go look up Mike Tyson. He has a much more square jaw. This is not Mike Tyson. I know he was at those parties, and I know that they wanted him to perform this live humiliation ritual, and I don't think he was going to do it. And I don't think that this is Mike Tyson. I've watched Mike Tyson I've studied his boxing. I'm not just some average woman. I'm a professional fighter. I box professionally. That was not Mike Tyson. There's nothing you could tell me to convince me that was Mike Tyson. Did you guys just see Mike Tyson in assless chaps on his interview before his fight? While Jake Paul's sitting there all like blinged out, iced out? This fight is going to be rigged, and I do believe that Mike Tyson is about to lose. And if he doesn't lose, I believe it's because he's going to be going against a contract, and then we're going to see something not so good happen to Mike Tyson. I do believe that Mike Tyson's name was attached to a certain type of party that is under a lot of investigation right now. So I'm not sure if this is part of that. I'm also not sure if this is a distraction because there's kids being taken away from their families right now. And there's also people that are being discovered in shipping containers around the world. And we're trying to figure out where the people in the containers came from as the people are currently going missing and children are currently going missing. Listen, I can tell you that the boxing industry, specifically the whole fighting industry, but more specifically the boxing industry, is one of the dirtiest, most corrupt sports, more corrupt than our government. I'll say that with my full chest. And I'm really not some woman, some dumb woman that's just sitting on the internet talking. No, I am a professional boxer. I'm a professional fighter. I've been fighting since I was like 11 years old. I started out wrestling, started boxing when I was 13, moved into MMA when I got older. I do Muay Thai, kickboxing, boxing, wrestling, jiu-jitsu. I do all of it, okay? And I've been doing it for a long time, and I've competed at amateur and professional levels all over the country. I can tell you firsthand, this is one of the most corrupt, dirty, nasty sports there is, especially as a female. I've also sat back and I'm more than qualified to analyze and break down fights and body language and footwork and handwork, like everything in a fight. Okay, handwork's not really a thing. I sound like an idiot, but don't judge me. I put some handwork on you. But I have broke these fights down and I have analyzed them, and there's just no way. There's no way they're not choreographed because the timing of the hand drop and the hook to the jaw is just too much. It's just any fighter with a well-trained eye, I think, looks at these fights and is like, not really impressed. Shame on you, Netflix. Truly shame on you. I couldn't imagine watching one of my heroes, like Muhammad Ali. And Mike Tyson was one of my heroes. I can't tell you how many countless hours I've spent studying his footwork and his head movement and his shoulders and like just the way he moves his whole entire torso. I'm 5'1". I'm a southpaw, okay? And I implement all of his techniques into my fighting, and it's worked beautifully. I just watched one of my heroes, was someone I look up to in the sport for his mind, especially. I just watched him be publicly humiliated in a satanic ritual. And I really don't have words. It's evil. We're watching it. It's all unfolding right in front of our eyes. When there's real issues, we're all sitting here distracted again. They keep doing that.
Everyone was so hyped for the fight, but wait. All you guys in the back who are a little bit slow, this was a sanctioned exhibition. Sanctioned exhibition. So what that means is there were some back end, behind the curtains contracts. And if Mike Tyson would have knocked this dude out, Mike Tyson wouldn't have got paid. Okay? Now, wait a minute. Please don't tell me y'all gambled on this fight. Oh, shit. Cheese and toast with grits. Fellas, please do not tell me y'all bet on this fight. If you bet that Mike Tyson's going to win this fight, oh my gosh. I have a Dodge Bronco I want to sell you. Yeah. Brand new. Out the box. Please don't tell me y'all bet on this fight. Please.